we've got an update on Pokemon 151. So since the last time I made my video about 151 going exponential, in the video I kept on saying, don't get FOMO. Pokemon 151 has been only out for a year, and we know that the usual wave cycles of reprints is within the 2 to 2.5 year mark, and even then, once the item is now out of rotation, that's when you can assume that Pokemon won't be reprinted yet. And now we do have confirmation that a reprint for English Pokemon 151 and Japanese Pokemon 151 is incoming. So when I put that video out, I saw kind of two comments. Most of the people said in their comments that they wanted to have a reprint, that they're hoping for a reprint, and they wanted to pick up more product. And there's the other side of the camp where people were like adamant that there was not going to be a reprint, that Pokemon 151 was going to be done printing, and Pokemon wouldn't reprint it because they don't want to crash the market and have it be another set that is saturated in the market like Crown Zenith. And honestly, I think a lot of people are in denial about how Pokemon does their products. They know that this item is something that will sell. Now, if you are a billion or trillion-dollar company and you've got this product that you know will sell, and it is selling on the secondary market for 3, 4, 5 times what it is MSRP, would you go ahead and leave that product, especially when you got good reason to print it? No, you're gonna go ahead and print more of it because you're leaving money on the table. The demand is very high. Why would you not reprint it? Because you're leaving money on the table when you aren't reprinting it or selling it to people at MSRP. So that's what's happening now. We do have confirmation that 151 English and Japanese will be reprinted. Before we go into that though, let's go ahead and go into the market values of where we were left off from last time. So we're going to look at the Pokemon 151 poster collection here. And as you can see, like last time, we did see a big dip down again because of the restock with Walmart websites. And now we are seeing a really sharp incline in price there. If you look at the 1 month chart here, huge incline in price. That's again because of the price action of all the singles, of all of the graded cards, pushing everything 151, anything that with a 151 name in to the stratosphere. So we are seeing somewhat of a new high within the month. However, it is not at an all-time high of 2860, but it is on the move up. This will probably continue on. Maybe the reprint news will bring down the prices a little bit. The only thing I'm not sure about the reprints is that we'll talk about this more later, but will that be enough to dampen the demand of Pokemon 151 and the possible implications of where those products will be showing up? Let's go ahead and look at the Alakazam EX collection box, sitting at about $44 market price. This one is still near the all-time highs, not at the all-time highs. However, we did see a dip here. Looking at the 1 month chart, it has come down quite a lot from the $49 all the way to that $44 range. So we are seeing a little bit of dampening demand for the Alakazam EX collection box. That's primarily because I think a lot of other products are out there that you can pick up at a much better cost basis with the pack. So you're looking at about 4 packs here, so it's about $10.25 a pack, which is very expensive. I think a lot of people are just looking at this as a collection piece that they don't need to open or rip into. So that's why the demand's probably come down a little bit here. Looking at the booster bundles, we do see a price history. We are at all-time highs within the past 3 months. Let's look at the 6 month all-time highs right there. Booster bundles sitting at the market price $52.55. Insane price action on this one as well. Again, that is because 151, this is the easiest product for you to rip into. The 151 booster bundle, 6 packs, no fluff, nothing else, and that's really a lot of people want to rip into the packs. They are chasing the Sunzard. The internet has given the Charizard a new name. It's the Sunzard. People are still chasing that Sunzard, and this is probably the best way to go about a cost basis scenario where you're looking at about less than $10 a pack, which is really good. $52.55, 6 packs in there, so about that $8 range. So still pretty expensive relative per pack. However, is probably the best cost value you're going to get for the 6-pack booster bundle there. We also have the Elite Trainer box. Again, this one is at all-time highs. All-time highs on the Elite Trainer box. Now, the reprints here aren't necessarily these traditional products that we've been seeing. The Elite Trainer box, the 151 bundle, Alakazam, Poster Collection, Zapdos box. I'm not sure if these will see a tick down, a massive tick down, because this product itself isn't necessarily being given a reprint that has been confirmed yet. So just bear that in mind. This product could still move on the upside or go sideways. Again, that's primarily because we don't have a reprint of the actual product itself. However, we are getting pack reprints here. So we got the 150 Ultra Premium Collection at all-time highs as well. You guys look at that huge ramp up there from 130 all the way up to 199. And again, this is a exclusive product. I'm not sure if this is going to get reprinted itself, probably sideways or maybe a little bit to the downside once those reprints do come out. A lot of speculation because of the Sunzard here, the Charizard EX. Again, a lot of criticism on this Charizard. However, you can't deny the price action here. We are seeing almost all-time highs. We do see a tracement back to the downside, probably because a lot of singles are flooding the market. A lot of people are getting rid of the Sunzard's extra copies that they are holding on to. However, new mint copies, we're still at the $200 range. TCG Player has come out with Japanese cards as well. We are seeing some Japanese listings here as well for the English 151, so I'm not quite sure what's that's doing to the market as well. However, we are still sitting around that all-time high point of 223 versus 203, so it is a little bit down to the downside here, probably because a lot of people are bringing these in onto the market. Charizard is still popular. PSA 10 still selling around that $650 range. The illustration rares have gone exponential as well. Let's go and look at the Blastoise here. This one, last time we talked about the Blastoise, we said this is probably the best value buy because it wasn't at all-time highs yet. It was just kind of going sideways, not yet hit that all-time high mark. However, now, as I said in the video, I said we're probably going to see an all-time high, and we are seeing an all-time high of the Blastoise EX here as well. It's sitting at about $57.91, about that $60 range. We look at the 1 month chart. That's a huge move to the upside as well. So a lot of people, a lot of solds here too. So a lot of people did catch on and say, hey, that's a really good value for the card in terms of, you know, putting money towards a Charizard or putting money towards a couple Blastoise. And a lot of people did try and go and capitalize on that. And we do see these solds here as well increase. So the Blastoise EX at all-time highs, kind of crazy to think about, but I kind of saw it was incoming. It was towards that all-time high mark, and it really only took a little bump for it to finally get there. We got the Venusaur EX here, also at the all-time highs. Honestly, this Venusaur has been going crazy. So we have been seeing pristines sell for $1,000 plus at bid auctions. So insane market price that's going on with the Venusaur. A lot of people do like the artwork of the Venusaur. It's probably one of the most detailed out of the three. However, we are seeing this at all-time highs, not as high as the Blastoise EX, right? 57, a little bit lower, but still, this one is still moving to the upside here at all-time highs. Big shift up. Now we are seeing a little bit of consolidation there. So now let's talk about the 151 reprint that is actually incoming. Again, it is not official products that we've seen in the past. It is actually a new product, a way to get packs out there to the masses so they can rip them, so that they can go ahead and open them, kind of bring the prices down on the singles here. And again, I'm not sure what's going to happen to the Elite Trainer Box, Booster Bundle, Ultra Premium. I think if anything, we might see some sideways consolidation. We are looking here at the Blooming Water. This is the Blooming Waters Premium Collection. Now, this is going to be released in February. Blooming Waters is able to be announced. Blooming Waters Premium Collection released for 151 in February. Set is also getting reprinted in Japan. So when they say set is also getting reprinted in Japan, I assume that's going to be traditional booster boxes, just because Japan doesn't have really a lot of ancillary products like we do here in the United States and other English-speaking countries. So I'm assuming that means there's going to be a 151 reprint of booster boxes, which I love to hear. So this is the product. Surprisingly, 151 products aren't over yet. We can reveal a new 151 Blooming Waters Premium Collection will release in the US, Europe, and other countries in February. It will contain 12 booster packs of 151, 4 promo cards, a jumbo card, and a code card. So that is a huge box. 12 booster packs of 151. And we've got a bunch of promos, 4 promo cards, and a jumbo card. So I'm probably thinking about that $55, $60 range, probably MSRP for this. However, I think this is definitely warranted. This is going to be a product in of itself once it comes out. So it's going to have its own separate category on TCG Player. If you're looking at something similar, the Crown Zenith Sea and Sky, that's 14 booster packs, and that is a massive, massive collection box. This one could be something of the similar size, maybe a little bit smaller with the 12 packs. However, this is a special set, and this this is going to be released here in February. Our 151 set, again, shout out to PokeBeach for the information here. Our 151 set originally released in September, so again, that's only been about a year. Only been about a year from release. I kept on saying that in my previous video. Pokemon prints for at least up to 2 years, maybe 2.5, and then once it's out of rotation, that's when you can probably assume it's no longer going to get reprinted. So we've got 151 set originally released in 2023, releasing a year and a half later. It seems like a commemorative item to allow fans one last chance. So this is the thing that gets me, to allow fans one last chance to grab a bunch of 151 packs. So that's where I'm kind of scared. Is this the final reprint that we're going to see? If that is the case, a lot of people will still FOMO into this, especially if this product isn't readily available, and that might cause a lot of people to buy these up, and then we see a huge massive flip on the secondary market. Unfortunately, a lot of scalping on 151 will probably ensue, and I'm kind of scared that that's going to happen. More information on this, it says, we are unsure the name Blooming Waters is referring to. Venusaur, Blastoise, Bioluminescence has a full blooming energy ability. There's no new 151 promos in Japan that could be candidates for the product, so we're probably gonna see, you know, sometimes Pokemon does put cards that you can pull in the set, like the Alakazam box. So sometimes they can't put cards that you can pull in the set in as a promo. The only thing that gets me is, what is that oversized card gonna be? I'm not quite sure, but anything is fair game to Pokemon for an oversized card. That probably won't affect the market too much, but yeah, this is incoming. A lot of people are going to be pretty happy about this. Probably a minority of people aren't going to be happy because they want to see their products increase in value. But I think in the long term, though, 151 is going to hold on really, really well. This is going to be in February, so this is going to be after the Eevee set. So the question is, will people still have money after the Eevee set to come back to this? And then we got to anticipate for the gym set and then the rocket set. So that is the current update on Pokemon 151. There is a reprint incoming. Just be patient. If you can't wait, I do anticipate prices to come down a little bit. Where it goes from there, who knows? And what happens with this product? Will it be massively scalped? Will it be massively available? Who knows? Time will tell, but I think the people are getting what they want, and a reprint is coming. So very happy to hear that. Thank you guys so much again for watching. This is a stock market update. If you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Love you all. Peace.